The Golf comes midway between the more expensive and larger 13 and 1500 Passat and the cheaper and larger 1300 Beetle. The Beetle which, even after 18 million have been stamped out, Volkswagen hasten to say will not be stamped out and will be allowed to live on for some time to come in the same stable with the Golf. And they're driving off 4 different versions from the mighty Wolfsburg lines, once the exclusive home of the beloved Beetle, now banished to a North Seaside satellite plant instead. With the Golf, the choice is between the 11 and 1500 engine, which incidentally is much the same sort of engine that's used in the Passat. And following on from the departure by Volkswagen of the Scirocco, fitting a transverse engine across the bay. Uses water cooling, of course, and has an overhead camshaft, while it's all equipped for a diagnostic checkup by the garage, which I'm pleased to note you should only need to visit at 10,000-mile intervals. Advanced, rather than conventional engineering, likely to become more and more rare, I'm afraid, front-wheel drive, 2- or 4-door, and basic or luxury trim as this. Nothing wasted, all tastefully and in the best Teutonic traditions, effectively thorough. Full marks to the rear seat, which could occasionally and extremely cosily sit 3, with plenty of headroom even for the hat wearer. Then there's a tailgate here, which allows you to fold away the rear seat to make room for your golf clubs. Nice to see, though, particularly at Christmas time, that the luggage area is covered by this fold-up shelf. It's also, though, quite a high lift-up for heavy luggage over the rear panel's top lip. In fact, thanks to that transverse engine, the overall length of the car is only 12 foot 2 inches. The gear change, though, I must say, feels incredibly vague, but nonetheless you do find all 4 forward gears when you want them. Yet on a bumpy road, the ride, particularly at the back, tends to be very choppy, not all that good. The dual-circuit brakes, they're diagonally linked, and the Passat and Audi 80's steering system is employed, where even if a tyre blows out, the car won't veer at all. Yet another new car with a frontal spoiler beneath the bumper, for which, especially with such a family compact, there frankly can be little aerodynamic point, mere styling. I don't like the winkers set into the bumpers either, very vulnerable. The most important news nowadays is naturally the sort of economy the Golf owner might expect. For the 1100, an average of 35 mpg, and with the 1500, about 33 to the gallon. That's under the Varley rules. 2-door 1100s, they start off from around 1450, while the best 4-door 1500 is, at 200 more, just over £1,650. What else could you buy for the price? Well, I suppose the nearest possibility must be British Leyland's Allegro. Their 1100 version, though, that's £160 cheaper. But as ever, when buying a new car, I guess the final decision must depend on how much you're prepared to pay for your choice. And for that matter, for your Golf.